What is up? We are back for 15 minutes of stretching. We'll be down on the mat, stretching. So all you'll need is some water and an area where you can stretch out. We'll get started right now. Welcome. So glad you can join me for 15 minutes of stretching. Let's start with a neck roll. Nice and slow. Small circle. And then let's make the circle even bigger, looking down at your chest, over to one side, up to the sky, over to the other side, back down. One more big one. Great job. Then let's reverse that circle. First we'll start small. Small circles. And then bigger. Bigger circles. Let's do 3 more of these. Let me just adjust something real quick. And then when on your last one, come back to center. Look straight ahead. All right. Sit up nice and tall. We'll stretch out our forearms and our wrists. First, let's do some wrist circles in one direction. Nice big wrist circles. Let's switch directions. Other direction. Then let's take our palm face up. Grab our fingers with the opposite hand and gently pull back our fingers. This is so great if you sit at a desk all day typing. Let's reverse that. So palm face down and then gently pull your fingers back toward you. Typing, texting. So important to stretch out your forearms. Let's do a couple more wrist circles. Reverse that. And then let's go over to the other side. So palm face up. Grab your fingers. Pull gently back. Great job. And let's reverse that. So palm face down. And gently pull your fingers up and back. Awesome. One more neck stretch before we move on. Left hand grabs the right temple. Gently pull over to the left. Ooh, I got a crack there. All right. Let's switch sides. Right hand, left side of the temple. Gently pull over to the left. Got a crack there too. And back to center. Awesome. Let's take a side body stretch. Raise your arms up to the sky. Let your left hand fall to the mat. Right arm stretches up and over. Side body stretch, stretching out the right side. Be sure to stretch every day. It's so important. Come back to center. Both arms up to the sky. Right arm falls to the mat. Left arm reaches over to the right, stretching out the left side of your body. All right, let's come back to center. From the seated position, cross-legged still, let's take our left foot on top of our right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Raise your arms up to the sky once again. Hinge forward at the hips. Keep that nice, keep that proper straight posture. Let me show you from the side. This one will stretch out your left hip. So at each exhale, hinge a little bit more forward. And then when you can't hinge anymore, Let your arms fall towards the mat. Round your back. And just rest here for a few breaths. All right, let's walk our hands back, stack our spine, sitting up nice and tall. Sitting up straight. Let's switch our feet so our right foot comes on top of our left knee this time. Sit up nice and tall. Raise your arms up to the sky. Take a nice big inhale. Then on the exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Another big inhale, hinge a little bit more on the exhale. Keep that going until you can't hinge any more forward. And then when you can't hinge any more forward, drop your arms to the mat, round your upper back, hang out here for a few breaths. All right, let's walk our hands back, stack our spine, sit up nice and tall. Awesome. Let's move to our hands and knees. All right, let's come to hands and knees. Quadruped. Let's do a few cat and cow movements. So inhale, drop your belly, arch your back for the cow. Then on the next exhale, push the mat away for the cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Push the mat away. Let's do one more of each. And then cat. Awesome. Let's take a downward facing dog. Lift your hips up to the sky. Pedal your feet out one by one. Trying to get your heels to touch the mat. Alright, let's lift your heels up, then lift your heels down. Try to touch the mat with both heels. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bring it through your hands. Pigeon pose on the right. Move your left leg back. You can lower yourself to the mat here. Your head might touch the mat. Most of your weight is over your right hip.
Creating memories, letting go of hurrying, shifting through my mind, I'm letting go of worrying. Pain, strain, pass me the pipe, please. I inhale and find a way to ease.
All right, let's walk our hands back to center. Push up slightly. Quick plank position with both legs. Lift your hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog once more. Pedal your feet out. Lift your your heels up, heels down. Left leg up to the sky. Then left knee comes through your hands for pigeon pose on the left. Your right leg moves back. Lower yourself down to the mat. And rest there.
Memories fading of what you had to begin with. What you had to begin with. What you had to begin with.
All right, great job. Walk your hands back to center. Press up into a quick plank. Let your knees come to the mat, wider than hip distance, and sit back into a child's pose. All right. Let's come back up to kneeling. And then, yeah, come to kneeling. Let me move a little bit more center of the mat. We'll do a quad stretch and a foot stretch. First we'll do the foot stretch. So from kneeling, curl your toes under. And then slowly sit back onto your heels, stretching out the bottoms of your feet, the balls of your feet. If this is too much, you could always come up and off of it. But let's stretch for a little bit longer. One more breath here. All right. Now, everyone, turn your toes under so the tops of your feet are on the mat, and we'll slowly lower down and walk our hands behind us for quad stretch. So lower yourself as far back as feels comfortable. Look up towards the sky. Let's hang out here. Great job. You can keep going if you have the mobility, the flexibility. This is about as far as I can go. All right, and then let's push ourselves back up to kneeling, and then we'll shift our weight forward, let our pelvis fall towards the mat, look up towards the sky, ab stretch, cobra. Shoulders are down, neck is long. Great job. Let's roll onto our back. Do a few hip stretches. So from our back, let's bring our knees into our chest. Grab the tops of your shins. You can either gently pull your knees apart for straddle position, or if you want to do happy baby, you can grab towards your shins, your ankles, whatever works for you. Widen your legs, rock gently back and forth. So either happy baby or the straddle position. I prefer the straddle position. It allows me to open up my hips a little bit more. I pull my legs apart as I rock back and forth. All right. Let's bring our legs to tabletop. Take your right leg, cross it over your left thigh. Thread your arms through, grab the back of your left thigh, and pull in towards your chest, opening up the right hip and the right glute. This is really tight on me today. On your next exhale, let's switch legs. So left ankle goes across the right thigh. Thread your hands through, grabbing the behind of the right thigh, pull in. Left glute stretch, left hip stretch. Great job. Let's end by straightening our legs out long, our arms out long behind us. Right hand grabs the left wrist as you pull yourself over to the right. And then let's switch. Left hand grabs the right as you pull over to the left. Great job, everyone. That was 15 minutes of nothing but stretching. Thank you for joining. We are live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Hope to see you soon. And have a great rest of the day.